Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I do general collective readings with oracle cards. I use the Oracle of Mystical Moments, and I use some other index cards with other energies, and you will see how it goes. I have a lot of messages for this reading. A lot of things have been coming in, and I'm going to start off with clarifying the current situation with the oracle cards of the mystical moment really quickly here, and then we'll get into the messages. Bloom, 5 energy, challenging but also very adventurous. The root cause of the current situation is tiny triumph, 21, which breaks down to a 3. So it could be about communication or something very creative. Okay, the messages that I was getting, and we'll go ahead and pull also from the 7 deadly sins for the lesson, because it's always important to learn about what not to do. I hope everybody's doing well, and thank you all so much for your support, and I really appreciate it. All my new subscribers, thank you so much. Lust. Have not gotten this card in a while. Okay, lust is wanting to feel good at any cost, is the situation we are going to learn the lesson from. Okay, so the messages that I was getting, something is going to be all over the place. This is a general collective reading, so please take what resonates with you. It may not all be relevant to you. It could be other different energies around you, energies pertaining to something else. Okay, Dallas could be relevant to you. You could be from Dallas. You could have a connection to Dallas. I was getting Dallas, the TV show. French or French horn could be significant because I was getting the theme song in my head with a very prominent French horn sound. Something about who pew-pewed JR, if you've seen that. Very relevant to that. Somebody, there might be a situation where somebody was taken out, and maybe this has to do with who took somebody out. Not necessarily in that way, but something was done to somebody. JR, the initials JR, or a junior could be significant. This is all over the place here, people. Then I've got Joanna. There could be a Joanna from Dallas. There could be a Joanna-Dallas connection. I don't know. Joanna, the song that Kool and the Gang sings, and the way that I got this was not from the lyrics, but the way this was interpreted to me was Joanna, the one who everyone loves. So maybe there's a Joanna or a Joanne or somebody with a J name, or just somebody who everybody loves. And when you think of that song, it's that way that love comes through or something. September is also relevant. September is from the Old English, but it's actually the Latin version of September is septimum, septim, S-E-P-T-E-M, septim, means 7 in Latin, is the original meaning of that. The 7th month of the Roman year. So 7 could be relevant. I'm getting something in my eye, so something about your third eye. You might need to see something clearly or have like an intuition. You might need to tweak that, or something may mess with it, or something may get in the way of 7. But September, maybe something spiritual, knowledge or something. Also, I was getting another message about the redwoods in the sky. I was like, what is the redwoods in the sky? And then I was getting it like when people think when you pass on, you go up into heaven, you go up into the sky, you transcend. So like something about the redwoods possibly dying, the redwoods burning, something like the redwoods something like the redwoods is going to die or be extinguished, or I should say perish. Something like the redwoods is going to perish or be extinguished. And then I got extinguished. Another way to say extinguish in the thesaurus is eclipse. So something about the eclipse, and because I got September, and this is like, I wrote this down first, and then I'm turning the page, and then I wrote this down second. So September came out first here, and then the eclipse came out here. So something about the next eclipse is September 21st. That could be relevant to this reading. And then something, I said the redwoods is going to perish. Something like the redwoods is going to perish or be extinguished, like the falling of Rome. And I did get Rome in the first part of the message. Gladys? No, I got Gladiator, then Gladys. And I went back and forth between Gladiator and Gladys. I got Rome. So I was like, Gladiator, then Gladys. Gladys, the name Gladys, the Jeffersons is relevant. That song, We're Moving On Up, Gladys and George. I don't know. I have no idea. Please take all this as it resonates. And then because I got that message, because, the song, We're Moving On Up, and something's going to be extinguished or perish, elevation through something being extinguished. And we're in the 9 year. So some type of energy is being very exalted. I don't know what that means. They're telling me to use that word. Okay, it's a lot of messages. All right. It's a lot. Okay, so let's find out what the tool is that we're going to be utilizing from our 7 chakras that will help guide us through all this collective energy. There's a lot going on in the collective. Okay. Crown chakra. Yes. Okay. And I said 7 was relevant in the messages. So that is a very strong spiritual, higher knowledge type learning. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. Let's get the element and the secondary element that's going to be assisting us in this energy, please and thank you, of the 4 elements, Spirit. What is driving this energy? Earth, something in the physical, something tangible. Secondary energy is air, something logical. But it's interesting because the lesson is lust. Something in the physical that maybe you shouldn't be lusting after, and you're going to have to logically work through something like that. Crown chakra. So it makes sense that the secondary element is the crown chakra. Okay, I'm going to put this over here, and let's get the Chinese zodiac signs for some additional wisdom and guidance. Please and thank you, Spirit. Which sign or signs are going to be leading the way in the charge? Okay. The pig. This could be potentially about, you could be born in the year of the pig. You don't have to be. This could potentially be about your legacy, your wealth, because the pig is all about wealth. It's the 12th sign in the Chinese zodiac lineup. It is good fortune, honesty, hardworking. The negative side, it can be naive, snobbish, flaky, indecisive, and lazy. And I'm getting indecisive is the big word from the negative side of something. So don't be indecisive in something. God, you're going to have to just be, and maybe that's why air is the secondary element, something in the physical you may have to make a decision on or think very clearly. Maybe that's why I was rubbing my eye. You're going to have to be really keen on your intuition on something. Not so much about your desire as more about really getting the clarity of what something is about. And maybe that's what this whole something is about to be extinguished is. You're going to get some type of clarity when the smoke clears or something. I don't know. I'm just straight channeling right now before I pull all these cards. Okay, so for numerology, I'm going to pull some guidance in the numbers and the numerology to see what is guiding this reading. Please and thank you, Spirit. 2. Good. We haven't gotten 2 in a while. You could be a life path 2. You don't have to be. 2 is all about, it's very cooperative energy. It's about bringing peace, balance back to a relationship or situation. And it's strong intuition. And I kept saying something about your third eye because I was rubbing my eye. It's going to be relevant. So something about using your intuition and also relying on your crown chakra too. So it might be a combo thing. Okay, so let's start with, I'm gonna put these down here. Okay, we'll clarify everything together with the current situation and the root, this here. All right, get some additional energies to clarify from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. Let's see if we got any flyers. Anything want to pop out? No, okay. Weaving flowers, something about your craft, something about what you do, your work, your hobby, whatever that is for you, that you weave into your life. 33 is a master number. Rose Garden, strength. It's the Leo card. Even though I don't work with tarot, I have nothing against it. The tarot energies do show up in these cards. Oh, flip 2 of them over at the same time. Home in the Sky, which is very 4 of Wands energy. And we haven't gotten this card in a while, the Observer. Wow. Transformation, scorpionic energy with secrets. That totally makes sense. 43 could be Pisces or Cancer, it doesn't matter. Moon energy. Okay, we're going to clarify everything that we've put out with the messages that I've created with my index cards. We're going to clarify the current situation, which is Bloom. This card is very similar to the 9 of Pentacles in the tarot deck. Bloom 5 is can be very challenging energy, but also you have to, it's something that you have to be very adaptive in. And people who are very secure in their independence are all about their being able to be capable of being adapt to everything. So the current situation is you're very stable. Well, so far so good. I mean, this looks very stable. 5 is very challenging, but it's also you're very adaptable and flexible because you are so independent in whatever this situation is. We're going to get some clarification on it. Oh, it just flew out on the ground. We got 2 cards. Child of Nature is upside down, and Angelic Eyes is upside down in reverse. So Okay, I'm just gonna pull the cards and I'll just break it down. Interesting. A lot of resistance, let's just say that. There's some, maybe that's where the lust is coming from, wanting to feel good at all costs, and you're battling, or something around you is causing you to battle. The root is tiny triumphs, which is great. So it's the root is you're gonna be successful in this because of your higher self, and we did get the crown chakra. So you're definitely battling something that you're not seeing with pure eyes, or there's some sight there that's not pure. And the child of nature is you're not, you're having maybe difficulty finding your you're having a difficulty connecting with your inner child, or your inner child feels disconnected in some way, or you're not nurturing it enough, or you're just not spending enough time getting grounded, being in touch with that side of you. Like maybe you're just more focusing on your pentacles and on your 3D world, or maybe that's good, there's nothing wrong with that, but you're off balance a little bit. You've just been spending a little bit too much time, which is great on you and building yourself up, but now maybe you need to spend a little bit more time in nature, or giving back to the world, or figuring out what's going on around you, opening up your eyes a little bit more and seeing this. And your higher self is going to guide you away from these not so pure eyes. That it doesn't necessarily have to be you that's looking through the opposite of pure angelic angel eyes. I don't know why I said pure, because of child of nature. I don't know. Angelic eyes might just be, some of you have, you're not relying on, maybe you're not seeing or understanding that there's help around you. For some of you, you're not paying attention to the signs. You're denying it. You're rejecting the signs and the synchronicities around you. You're not connecting the dots, or you're not seeing it. You just need to see more clearly. It may not be that abrasive. For some of you it is. For some of you, you just need to be a little bit more open to that and welcoming. Yes, you're very independent. Yes, you're very stable. Yes, it's easy for you to adapt to some things, but maybe you're not quite as open-minded as you think, and you need to go a little bit further than that, and your higher self is going to guide you in this triumphantly. That's the root cause of all this. You haven't even gotten into, and this has to do with your work. God, a lot of transformation here. Okay. Strength, Leo energy again. Okay. So we're going to clarify weaving flowers. Nope. Thought it would come out. That. Okay. Okay, so I talked about the redwoods being extinguished, and I got this card in reverse. I am either the campfire that will warm you, or the wildfire that will test you, in reverse. So there is something about that that's significant. Okay. A lot of energies here. There's a lot of energies here. But this is 2 energy. So you're going to have to find some peace and some resolution, some balance for sure. But this has to do with utilizing your strong intuition or learning how to build off of that and cooperate. You might have to cooperate with your higher self. Maybe you don't want to. You may have to cooperate with spirit. You may have to cooperate in a situation to bring peace and balance back to a relationship or thing. I don't know. Weaving Flowers, number 33. It's a master number. There's 2 numbers involved in this, a 3 and a 6. 3 is very creative, could be some communication involved. And 6, it's all about love and harmony. And with the master number, higher level for sure. And love, and maybe you're doing it in your craft, in the way that you weave in through your life. You do it in a very loving way. You could be an expert at it, or you have some type of skill that is very expertise-like. The angel whisperer is in reverse, so I feel like maybe you feel like, I'm hearing you hit a dead spot. Like you hit a stale or come to a stop or something with your work, or it feels that way, or maybe lack of inspiration or something like that. There's something with your work that you're needing to you're feeling challenged, and you're not getting, maybe something's being blocked or you're blocking it, or like I said, this is about allowing your intuition to come in and allowing this activation to step in to help you cultivate more. So if you're wanting inspiration, if you're wanting to have the angel whisperer energy, where you're guided by the higher beings, you're guided by your higher self, right now it's in the reverse. It's challenging for you to do this. You're very skilled at something. And even though you are feeling like there's some type of a blockage or stalemate or something like that, you have a lot of strength in this rose garden. This is very Leo strength energy. Number 9, which is all about ascending through through challenges and doing it in a very humanitarian way. Again, with this gateway that we've been going through, you're going to step through this. Some of you are destined to evolve and change almost very dramatically. There's a butterfly here, which is a symbol of like transformation. So there is some transformation through strength. Having to step into this new situation that's going to help you evolve your creativity and your craft and whatever it is that you do, your skill, whatever that is for you. It's very powerful. This has to do with your legacy, because the pig energy is out here. And it's definitely involving your home or your community. Home in the sky, 41 breaks down to a 5. Again, we did the first energy that we had out here was the bloom energy, which is a 5 energy. So it's about being adaptable. It can be very challenging. There is some adventure involved in this. It's all about perspective. 41 also has a 4, which is very loyal and dependable. It's very heads down approach. 1 is very powerful, pioneer energy. I'm either the campfire that will warm you or the wildfire that will test you. I feel the passion, like you're lacking, you're feeling like somebody feels like they don't have any, there's no spark, you feel like it is there. It is there. You're not seeing it. you're not connecting to it, or you're not connecting enough to it for those of you who do have that. Maybe you feel like your connection to your home life, or where you resonate with your heart, wherever your heart is, your home is where your heart is, and that can be your community, your home. You're not resonating, or you're not feeling maybe the support or the love there at this moment, or the passion for it, or the desire for it. And I feel like this is your advice. You're going to have to step back and be the observer in your life. Again, 50, number 5, this 5 energies all over the place. But we're doing it through 2 energy. So 25 or 52 could be relevant in your life. However those 2 numbers show up for you, in whatever way they are. But the observer, again, having to be very adaptable in a challenging situation where there's a lot, I told you 7 energy is in this. There's a lot of higher level learning to do, and it might just be about you stepping back and observing and watching and seeing where those moments are, where those pictures are, those frames are that jump out to you, where you can learn, where you can see, like, what is it that I'm missing? What you're just going to have to, like, you're going to have to, there's something you're going to have to observe in your surroundings, your home life, your work life, wherever that is, where you're feeling like either you're not feeling the passion or the spark in that. It's something that's tangible. So it's definitely in this physical world, because we pulled earth energy, that you're going to have to connect with, have a faith in. And you're going to have to learn how to see this. There's a lot of knowledge in this. It's hidden knowledge. Walk Like an Egyptian they had a lot of hidden knowledge. Higher level learning for sure. This is like 7 energy all the way right here with this 5. And it's very transformative with the Scorpio, transformation, scorpionic energy. 26, which breaks down to an 8, which is all about your abundance. 8 is very karmic, and it's infinite energy, and it's all about lessons learned. Karma can be good karma, and karma can be bad karma. So it's both. And this transformation is about your tribal drums. It could be about something from your lineage, something from your family could be your tribe, could be family lineage, could be a group ancestry. It could just be the drum, the way that your unique cadence of your individuality is going to transform. And it is going to reveal some interesting things with the secrets here. Again, with this 5 energy, I lied, 7 energy. I don't know, I keep seeing 5 and 7. 57 is also relevant. 43, which breaks down to a 7, and I did say 7 was going to pop up in this reading. 4 is very dependable and loyal, heads down approach, very stable. And 3 is all about communication and creativity. And I feel like you're going to get some type of push from either your higher self, God, or whoever, whatever, the universe. And it's going to unlock some unconscious or subconscious things within inside of you that could have a connection or have to do with, like, friendship shall like a rainbow rise. But I feel like it's like that. For some of you, this could have to do with friendships. This could be transformative friendships, whatever they be, business, platonic, family, whatever they are, that could be transforming. And that's why I got tribal drums. It could be an entire group that's transforming and unlocking something that's subconsciously been embedded in a community or a society, and they're learning the secrets of this. And it's going to rise like a rainbow in that way and be very solid and be very visible. It's going to be very brilliant. Vitality is another word they're showing me. But it's definitely going to unlock something. It's the key to something. It's the key to something. Some of you may have like friendships that you're going to develop that you've never had before. These might be new people that are coming into your life. Don't have to be, whether they be existing or not. There's going to be some type of new transformation that happens in a situation. And this also could just be for some of you that are going through past life experiences, understanding friendships that you may have had in past lives, and you're discovering that. That's for a very few, small amount of you. And that's kind of blowing your mind. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with discovering, though those are very real things, even though they feel surreal. It's very real. But like I said, there's a lot of energy here. And the lesson is understanding that it's not about so much about how things, it needs to feel a certain way. It needs to feel a certain way. Feeling comfortable is great, and that's great in your stability. We do have this earth energy out here, but it's also about doing things logically too, and in combination with your crown chakra. So it's like alchemy. We got transformation out here. It's alchemizing big time a situation that is going to feel a little, because there's a lot of things coming at you that you're dealing with that you're not able to see very clearly, and you're out of touch in some other areas. And it's not a negative thing. You're just disconnected. You might be a little bit disconnected, even though you're extremely successfully standing on your own in your own right. In this current situation, you still have to work on some things that are hindering you, like we all are. And you're going to go through a big transformation, and your higher self is going to ground you, believe it or not. And it's a lesson of not always wanting to feel good all the time, because evolving is, and spirit wants you to, the creator, whoever you believe, God, Allah, Buddha, whoever and whatever you believe in, the evolution of your spirit, of your soul, is something that you are here to do. You're not here to just stay in the box forever and never change, because how boring would that life be? To be challenged and to learn your lessons here in this world, and of who you are, and to evolve and to grow stronger, can be painful, can be hard. And it's not always about wanting to feel good all the time, lusting after things that are in your comfort zone. It's about guiding yourself through something that feels uncomfortable and might be a little strange, but you're doing it in a way that is still very grounded, makes some sense, and also in a logical way in this world, but you're taking the cues that you're getting from your crown chakra and potentially your third eye with your intuition, because we do have this moon energy out here. So even potentially like through therapy, or there's different way we did this word. I love this card, weaving flowers, because it's all about weaving the different elements into your life to make it work for you, because we're all on different paths. We all have the same goal, to live here and to share this world and to be grateful and to have a life experience. That's all the same goal, but all of our paths look different. We're all individuals and all unique. And if anybody's trying to tell you, no, we're all on the same path, we're all going to think this way, that's a red flag. Don't go that way. You want to have people that allow you to guide you. You can use people as a guide. And it's like when you go to college, you don't stay with your professors forever. You have favorite professors. You graduate and you go off and fly off like a bird, and you spread your wings and you learn and you take little bits, but you don't stay locked into one teacher for the rest of your life. Even the creator wants you, whoever you believe in, wants you to experience different things, wants you to grow and challenge yourself and learn from other people. And it's about the weaving the flowers, weaving different things into your life that make it masterful. With this master number 33, that bring in a lot of love, that bring in a lot of creativity and communication and curiosity and love and harmony and balance. And then you yourself evolve into a teacher. If you stay with one, there's nothing wrong with having a consistent mentor that you lean on, but it's good to experience and explore other things when you're learning and you're in school and I keep talking about college. You're not taking just one subject. When you go there, they make you take many different ones so that you have a broader sense. You're more cultured. You're more worldly. You want to go out and experience the world and be able to share those things with other people and blend. It's about blending those things together and their experience. If we all thought the same way, we'd all be miserable. We'd all be miserable. But you want to challenge each other. It's important to do that, because then you learn something new and different and you help each other evolve. So I don't know. I'm kind of went off on a tangent there. I hope that made sense to somebody. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I give you all my love and good vibes wherever you are. I hope you are doing great. And you are a unique individual, and you offer something to this world that is important and rare. And I hope that that resonates with you, and you take that into yourself, and you know that that's the truth. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you again. Bye.